Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again. I'm back for another video, and this is another non-Marvel superhero month review of a 2006 animated movie that was based on a TV series that I liked in the 2000s. And it is the TV movie When There's Trouble, You Know Who to Call. Teen Titans Go to Trouble in Tokyo, the original movie. Yeah. I really enjoyed this film. As a fan of this TV show, with these voice actors that did the voices of the Titans, Robin voiced by Scott Menville, Carrie Payton as Cyborg, Tara Strong as Raven, uh, Greg Sipes as Beast Boy, who's one of the funniest characters, and Hynden Walsh as the beautiful Starfire. Yeah, kick-ass voice cast. That were the only good things in Teen Titans Go, which is shitty. I liked it, and then they went to shit last year. But this is the original Teen Titans cartoon animated movie. Basically, the Titans, they hear about this guy named Brushogun, who is a villain in that's stalking people in Japan. And so they go into Japan. Beast Boy's like, "Yay, we're going on vacation," and Robin is like, "No, we're not on vacation, Beast Boy. We're here to find a guy, and then we're gonna leave. That's it." And Brushogun is a pretty badass villain. He's like a painting-like creature, with like a painted body of like purple and blue and things. And basically, the origin of him is like the symbiote suit in Spider-Man. It looks like Venom when this old Asian guy, whatever, gets injected, experimented with, and they put ink in his blood, and he turns black. It looks just like Venom from Spider-Man, and it's pretty badass. Like, this is a good movie. This movie is only 75 minutes long. They did a lot of things right with it. First of all, they made it longer than an hour, than 30 minutes in the cartoon, which is great. They developed the characters. Robin and Starfire finally kiss in this movie, and I waited 5 seasons for that. And this is before in season 5 when she kisses him so she can learn English. That's how she learns her languages, by kissing another person. And this it's brought up here too, because she kisses a Japanese guy, speaks Japanese, and say, "Oh, where's this place that we're looking for?" And then he sells her. And yeah, it's in Japan. They has a lot of nods to things I love. They have a nod to Mario, and when they go to the club where there's like arcade machines, and there's a giant green monster with flipper fins on his ears that looks like Godzilla. That's badass. I love that. And Beast Boy's like, "Oh, we're in Japan. I want to go to the best place ever. A place where they make these mangas, these Japanese comics. Awesome. I like mangas. I don't read them that much, but I love anime, so that's a nice nod too. And basically, you know what I wish that this movie I wish the Ghost in the Shell movie got the reception that this movie did, because this was a very well received movie when it came out in 2006. I was very happy. It was very funny. The cast really brought their A game. There was no Slade in this movie, but they didn't need Slade because he was in the show a lot. So it was good to see a new villain, Brushogun. And I love Japanese culture. I love their movies, their kaiju films. I love anime. I love video games. It's a big part of why I never did drugs or drank or smoked when I was younger, because thanks to Japanese culture, it kept me off the streets from horrible temptations of life. But hey, even movies can teach you about life. And I think the film is well animated. The animation is hand drawn. It's beautifully animated. The movie's really funny. The scenes of Beast Boy screwing with Raven, and then she beats him up. I'm like, Raven is the character I relate to the most, even though she's not my favorite character, because the more she feels, the more energy she lets out, and I can relate to that. When she's angry, she lets it out. I kind of do that when I'm pissed off about the recent movie that sucked. But anyway, this is a good story. It's a good characters, the moments, when Robin and Starfire kiss. I think it's in the rain or whatever. Yeah, they finally kiss. It's a very sweet moment. And there's a scene where Cyborg goes to he goes to this Japanese restaurant, and he wants to eat everything in sight. And at the end of the movie, the chef gives him all you can eat, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, because Cyborg is an eater. Him and Beast Boy eat a lot. That's part of their traits as characters. And it's a really good movie. Like, I was very surprised because I like the show. I love the theme song. The characters are really funny. I didn't see the new Titans that they made, recently in Justice League versus the Teen Titans. I haven't seen that. That's why I haven't reviewed it yet. But this is a good one. It's directed by three directors, and they did a good job because you have the humor, you have the drama, and you have the action sequences slash character moments that work. Robin goes on his own, and he takes his costume off and he wears sunglasses so you don't see his eyes. And he's trying to blend in, and he's trying to tell these people, "Where's Brushogun? Where's Brushogun?" When you see this thing, it looks freaking massive. It looks like a black clay face with like little with tentacles and everything. It's a really creepy image. Like this might not be suitable for young kids that are like under 5 years old because the Brushogun probably would scare the hell out of them. But for older kids and teens and adults, it's well worth your time. It's an animated film. Not a lot of people talked about this film. Like when they first came out, this got tons of praise and it was well regarded on Cartoon Network. It gave them some really good ratings, which I'm glad because it was worth it. And I waited for a Teen Titans animated movie for a while because the show came out in what 2003, and then they did this movie 3 years later, and it was worth it. I wish they would do a Teen Titans movie. That would be awesome, DC. Instead of rehashing other characters that we've seen, like so many versions of them, I want to see a Teen Titans movie one day, and a Green Lantern movie done well, and a freaking Batgirl movie, which they're getting. Hopefully, Joss Whedon knocks it out of the park because Justice League is a make or break situation for the DC universe. If that movie bombs, it's over. They have to start from scratch, and I don't want that. I want DC to succeed like this movie did, like the animated show did, like the freaking Batman animated series did, and Superman and Batman Beyond. DC can make good stuff. I'm not just a Marvel guy that shits on DC. They have made good stuff in the last 10, 15 years. Hell, the last 30 years, they made a lot of good movies. 30 plus years since the Superman back in the 1980s slash in the early 70s. I mean late 70s, and for over 40 years, I'll say this stuff is the stuff I like. I don't care for fan fiction bullshit that you put on on websites or whatever. No, or making a character gay. Gay Green Lantern, suck it, SJW, freaking LGBTQ assholes. You people want everything your way, and that's not how the world works. Sorry. Sometimes I can have straight characters. Robin is straight. He doesn't have to be some bisexual, homosexual douchebag that likes to, flirt with Cyborg or Beast Boy. I don't need that. That's you have your stuff and I have mine. And keep your freaking agendas away from my entertainment because DC has had a habit of doing that a lot this year. They put the gay thing in Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl and The Flash. It's not needed. It's not funny. It's not necessary. It's just pandering. I'd rather have something like this pander to me, my taste. Fun characters, fun moments, sense of humor. It's not dark and dreary. There are dark elements, but they fit in the movie. It doesn't feel out of place. And it's short, it's only 75 minutes long. It works. And I know there's some people that don't like the Teen Titans, these Titans. I get it. Everybody has their different tastes. I like this. This is my taste. It's also my sister's taste. She got me into the show. So I thank her for that. And there's not much features. There's a lost episode, which is okay, and Robin's Underworld Race Challenge, which that's all it has. I wish it was a commentary. I would like to hear the thoughts on the directors, how they thought of bringing the Teen Titans to a feature film on TV, and it was good. The Japan location was fine. The voice acting is top notch. Tokyo is a beautiful city. I'm glad I got to see that in Ghost in the Shell. Suck it, haters. Visually stunning movie. Enough said about that. This is also pretty visually stunning. For 2006, there were way worse films than this. I would see this over X-Men The Last Stand because it's shorter, it's not as painful, and they don't kill all the characters off. Fuck you, Brett Ratner and the writers. Yeah, I won't let that go because that was just insulting to me. That's like if they did this movie and at the end of the movie, Brushogun kills all five of them and then he wins. You would be depressed. You don't want to see your heroes die. You want them to persevere, and they do. They defeat Brushogun, and of course, if you haven't seen the movie, yeah, Robin and Starfire finally kiss, which is worth the wait. And Beast Boy says a nice zinger at the end. Well, next time we're going to Mexico. Yeah, he's Greg Sipes was a great voice for Beast Boy. Very funny actor. I've always liked him, and he's like Michelangelo in Ninja Turtles, and I always appreciate that. And he does the voice in the recent Ninja Turtles cartoon. But anyway, this is a good Teen Titans movie. I hope we get a live action version like this with the technology. It can be done, Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next review.